I mean, there are a lot of questions posed in podcast forums, meaning in the comment section on YouTube, about, is pornography dangerous? Is it bad, et cetera? I think the thing that we can say for sure is that any behavior, any substance that stimulates a lot of dopamine and that is easily accessed without effort is potentially problematic. Again, big increases in dopamine that are not preceded by effort are potentially problematic. Let's think about methamphetamine. Huge increase in dopamine. Was the brain designed to release dopamine in response to amphetamine? No, the brain was designed to dole out dopamine, give out dopamine at a level and duration that is commensurate with the pursuit of some evolutionarily adaptive goal. Methamphetamine bypasses that, gives you a huge surge in dopamine, which is why people feel miserable afterwards. They crave more just to get back to a lower level of dopamine. Same can be said of gambling, in particular in people that are very prone to gambling addiction. Certainly can be said for food, for certain people that are very prone to food addiction. Certainly can be true for anything. But when it comes to pornography, because of the, as you pointed out, the ready availability of pornography, in particular, let's just call it intense pornography, or that includes a lot of different other stimulatory elements, multiple people, a lot of scenarios that can be accessed on the internet, right? Certainly not things I'm suggesting people go look at, but that is potentially problematic because it raises the threshold of the person that's viewing this as what is arousing, to the point where pretty soon they need those hyperstimulatory environments or stimuli in the form of pornography in order to get aroused. And again, none of that translates into the ability to have conversation with partners or the ability to, have discussion in real world circumstances. And of course, everything we're talking about could also be translated to real world circumstances, but the data really point to the fact that younger people in particular are consuming more pornography. So we're talking about bigger dopamine increases with less, when I say effort, what I mean is kind of the more traditional thing was, at least when I was growing up, was you'd go out on a date or you'd meet somebody and there's a series of events that would happen prior to physical interactions, right? So this is potentially serious and problematic. There's a lot of judgment, and understandably so, because people arrive to this sort of discussion with a lot of different backgrounds in terms of religious backgrounds and what they think is okay or not okay.